you may or may not notice. Since I finished the last level, I have had a really big grin on my face. And I'm sure you know why. Because it is time for Peak. This is my favorite Sonic game. This is my favorite Sonic level in that game. I don't know if it's my favorite Sonic level of all time. There's a lot of thought that needs to go into that. But it is my favorite level in this game. It introduced me, not introduced me, there was more grinding in this game before that, but oh man, just like its focus on grinding. I mean, it's called Rail Canyon. This right here, for me, is what it is all about. It has a gimmick that works, it's high speed, it's one of the, it's like the midpoint of the story in Sonic Heroes, with a really, really cool cutscene in between for each of the teams, especially for our boy Shadow here, when he sees the robot. And he himself wonders if he's real or not. Our boy's been through it. Anyway, it is time, ladies and gentlemen. I have been looking forward to this. I've kind of been holding myself back. I've been wanting to run through this repeatedly. But my goal was to have my first S rank for each level, if I could get to it. Again, there's some we might not make it. But record my first S rank. So here we are. It's been a long time coming, ladies and gentlemen. It is time for Rail Canyon. AKA Peak. Peak Gaming. Doesn't get better than this. Missed the boost, that's okay. And then, of course, like, there's the train aesthetic, too, and I'm just like, argh. It knows me. That kind of helps, the train vibes. What am I doing here? I'm being stupid, that's what I'm doing. Yeah, missed that. We're probably gonna do a couple runs of this, even if I do S rank. I'm not living up to the standard I set for myself on a stage that's as good as this. Words are hard, especially when you're experiencing Peak. Oh boy. So one of my favorite things about Rail Canyon is you can just, like, get stuck in loops like that. Fuck! Good recovery. And I always say it, and it doesn't just apply to... I've already went on this rant on this stream today, but, like, it doesn't just apply to the Sonic characters. I, honest to God, think that Eggman's robots designs are also at their best in this game. They just look so cool. And again, it could be nostalgia, it could be bias, you know. It was my first Sonic game. Of course I feel that way about it. I just love Radical Highway, Shadow. I think it's so cool. Is there a way for me to go up there with that one that moves up? Because there's rings on it. It makes me think it's possible. Aye.
I'm getting answers one way or another.
Nice. Hey, shut the fuck up. I do love the transition back into Rail Canyon here. It is really, really nice. And, like, it gives its, like... It has its own, like, unique feel to it, too, because, like, you know, the other two levels where you, face off against Doom. The levels just end immediately. Like Space Colony Arc, it's just one final rush. Sunset Heights, it's one final rush. This one, you still got, it's like smack dab in the middle, and you're just like, hey, I get more Rail Canyon. Nice, and it's fucking peak. Radical Highway for Black Doom is Rail Canyon for me. Oh, overshot it a little. Good stuff. I do hold myself to a higher standard than that, though. Let's do a run anyway. Let's get this... It's probably not a great standard. Let's get this thing under 430 if we can. Let's look for some hidden path. I feel like I don't see many on this level, and there probably are some. I'm sure with the wings, because this is typically like, it's a very high up, very open type of level. So like... Like right there, could I have just avoided that entirely and not done that sequence there? Okay. Like right there, fuck. Redo that. Like right, we want to be on the far outside there. Like, I'm looking for little skips. I know there's... I don't want to say advanced ways, because... Yeah, that's a shortcut. Because for a lot of people, these ways aren't advanced. For me, they are, though.
This is the ultimate power.
Nice. I fucking love Rail Canyon so much! It's so cool! This level just looks awesome. It's... The vibes are just immaculate, you know? What am I doing? Oh, I don't have boost. That's what the problem was. Ah, fuck! I forgot about that. That's fine. I've been doing good. We can afford one mistake. Yeah! Oh, wait, no, that's bad. Ah! Alright, well, fuck this one now. Let me... How do I... Yes, we can do that. Okay. Redo. Let's execute. Of course, we still have to do this without... Or, with Doomwings, too. That's gonna be interesting. One of my worst habits is forgetting to use Chaos Spear when I need to use it, and it reared its ugly head there. Fuck! I knew what I had to do, I didn't do it. I straight up did not do it, ladies and gentlemen. I guess I could use Eleanor, that does feel better. No, actually I like the control stick feels right. The colors feel so right. Wrong game, I know. God, that level in Sonic Generation sucked ass. I want to be perfectly clear on that. That sucked so hard. And apparently I'm not the only one that feels that way. It's just such a long, tedious, bullshitty level.
This is the ultimate power.
Goddamn right, it's the ultimate power. All right, let's...
Out of my way.
There we go. Got it right that time. All right, let's...
Chaos control. That's it.
That's a big time skip right there. Cheap shot from behind. Screw you, Black Doom. I would expect that's the only way to stop the ultimate life form. No, you can't face him one-on-one. He'll kick your ass. You've got to be able to do that. It just kind of stopped me. Like, I feel like I hit it in time there and just kind of like stopped. Yeah, because you would end up right here and just skip that entire section. Interesting. Should I have jumped? Maybe that was my problem? Shut up, dude. Let's not get hit by any of his shit this time. Ah! Bye!
I'm getting answers one way or another.
Oh, fuck. Okay. I'm losing a little here. Let's get it back. It's fine. Good. I just love Radical Highway Shadow. And guess what, Black Doom? I just love Rail Canyon.
This is the ultimate power.
Much better. Much better. Ladies and gentlemen, shall we spread our wings I think we should spread our wings. Oh boy. I'm thinking about the Thursday stream right now, and that's gonna be fun, because it's... I won't even have, like, a ease into it period. Like, today I had that, you know? Like, I eased into it, you know? Like, it's just like, oh, for the first hour, we just explored white space, you know? And then we just do the first level, which is the first level in a video game. And then we do my favorite level in the game. We are just gonna be straight grinding on Thursday. Starting with Kingdom Valley, of course, then Sunset Heights. I can't imagine I would have a huge issue S-ranking those. And beyond that, I don't know if I could do the Forces level, or the Frontiers levels, but we will try. And good luck on Radical Highway, but again, we will try. And then we got the collection room. And who knows, maybe I'll do some Sonic Generations content after that, because I really want to do Chemical Plant. That looked so good in 3D. Oh, it looked so good. It was awesome. Oh god, it was so good. Not as good as Shadow Generations, of course, but it was good. Anyway, we're spreading our wings. Let's S-rank this. That 625 is a little misleading. I was going very slowly collecting tokens. Not to gas myself up and make myself seem better than I am, because I still stink. I am still hot garbage, make no mistake. But, to be fair, I was not trying for an S rank. I was just trying to find the collectibles. And there are Chao hidden in these levels too, right? Right? Didn't I find Chao in Shadow Gens, or is that just Sonic Gens? I don't remember. Well, we already missed the shortcut that I've missed twice already, because I'm stupid. Whatever, let's make up for it.
Unleash the power.
Yes. Let's see what happens. Oh my goodness. This is so cool. This has to be the best fucking level with the wings. You cannot convince me otherwise. I am just straight vibing right now. This is sick. Oh my goodness, man. I feel like I'm just freely exploring one of my favorite levels of all time for the first time right now. This is so cool. Fuck! Recover, recover! Hell yeah, recover! Look at that shit. What the fuck? Oh. Right, okay, that works. Oh, God. I love this level, and it just felt like I was... Let me focus right now. I'll explain it afterwards. After I try to get onto this ledge before he lifts it up. Hell yeah, we did it! And then I ran face first into a wall, but that's okay, we did it. But do not let me forget, I will explain what I was feeling there. Once we finish. Once I'm done focusing. Yep, now I remember how that works. Yep, we're good. Unleash him, baby, unleash him.
I'm getting answers one way or another.
Oh, right, we gotta hit that. Forgot. Just try not to lose any rings here, so we can get the wings back after we finish. Good. Gosh, that feeling as I was just gliding around. We'll get there. I will not forget. Yes. There it is again, baby. Oh my goodness. This feels... I don't even know if I could put it into words, man. I really don't even know if I could put it into words. Somehow finished with the exact same time there as I did on Without the Wings. That's weird, because I skipped a lot in that one section, it felt like. Alright. Let me explain what I was feeling there. For those, like... God, for that, like, 15-second run there where I was just flying above everything, I felt like I was 10 years old again, playing this game. Doing everything I always wanted to do. In a lot of the games, like, in your youth, you grow attachments to video games that you can't quite accomplish that same attachment or feeling as an adult, because you don't play the games as much. There's less time to get lost into it, and as a kid you lack a little bit of, I guess the best way to say it is common sense. In Rail Canyon, now, did I have my good runs on it? Yes, absolutely, back in the day. But in this level specifically, and a couple others, Metropolis and Chemical Plant were two other ones where I did that, I just loved going backwards and just going places that I shouldn't have gone. I just loved it, and it's not the only game. Paper Mario, I loved aimlessly wandering around. Another random one is Star Fox Adventures, where I would just, as a kid, I would just go battle the two Sharpclaws in Lightfoot Village. And just do that repeatedly. It didn't get you anything. There's no progression you get from that. But as a kid, I did it. God, what other games did I do that for? Superstar Saga, I would just wander around in it. Oh, the Pokemon Ruby, I would just wander around. I would hang out in my little fort outside Fortree City. To summarize, you get what I'm trying to explain. When I started flying there, I did everything 10-year-old me dreamed of doing in that level. Like, as I was going backwards and, like, you know, just like jumping off onto rails where trains would spawn, because I knew the rails started there, but you're really not supposed to go over there, and it actually adds more time, but it was just like the exploration. And I'm just like, man, look at all these mountains and canyons and everything. What if I could just, like, get over on top of one of those mountains, or what if I could just fly around this level? That would be so cool. 10-year-old me got his wish right there. Oh my goodness, that... God. That... I'm out of words. That right there. If it wasn't for how awesome Shadow's story was in this game, that right there was my favorite moment in the game. That is what gaming, and just anything in general that anybody enjoys. But for me right there, since I am a gamer and I love playing games, that right there is what it's all about. That feeling that I experienced there for like 20 seconds, and it was awesome. On that note, ladies and gentlemen, once again, expect me to play a lot of Rail Canyon. That felt awesome. But anyway, we must move on to Act 2.